Do y'all remember when I complained about it being too hot outside for the fall/winter? Well, now it's too cold. It's like 30 degrees outside, and I knew I was going to complain about it. I just wish it wasn't as cold. Hello, people of the internet. Welcome to / welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronnie Jo, and I'm a registered dietitian who does things here on the YouTube. How are you doing today? I hope that you are doing a-okay in today's world. Today's video is kind of coming off of last week's video. It's another celebrity wellness influencer. And this week we are talking about Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz is a little bit more well-known than Jillian Michaels, and so I'm excited to dive into him. Please, of course, be respectful towards me and Dr. Oz and Dr. Oz's team and family. This is one dietitian's opinion, and I mean, no disrespect. This is just my analysis of Dr. Oz and his opinions. I need to throw the regular disclaimer in here as well. Remember, this video is for educational entertainment purposes only. Please seek a healthcare professional who knows you before taking advice from anybody on the internet, including me and including Dr. Oz. It's going to follow the same format as last week's video. I'm going to talk about career backstory, what I perceive as nutrition philosophy, and then I'm going to talk about my views on their credentials when it comes to giving nutrition advice. Dr. Oz is a TV doctor. He's also a practicing physician. He runs the TV show, The Dr. Oz Show, so you probably know him from that. And he's also running for U.S. Senate. But we'll go back. His backstory. So Mehmet Oz, I think I'm saying his first name right, otherwise known as Dr. Oz, was born in Ohio in 1960, making him 61 years old. He was raised in Delaware, however, visited his parents' homeland of Turkey often as a child. He attended Harvard University for his undergraduate, the Wharton School for his MBA, and the University of Pennsylvania College of Medicine for his MD. In 1994, he established the Cardiovascular Institute and Integrative Medicine program at New York Presbyterian Hospital and teamed up with his wife to write a book and launch Second Opinion with Dr. Oz in the TV show in 2003. Once he started working with Oprah, however, he started to appear on her show very frequently, even being named America's Doctor by Oprah, and he really started to embrace his celebrity status. Dr. Oz debuted his current TV show, The Dr. Oz Show, in 2009, which has won Emmys and has a very wide fan base. Along his show, he is still a practicing physician and professor of surgery at the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons. So that was his career backstory. Now I want to talk about what I perceive as his nutrition philosophy. From my sources and interviews and watching clips of his show, Dr. Oz is very much a part of the clickbaity side of nutrition, which I can't fault him for. He does have a TV show, and clickbaity content is how you get people to watch your show. He uses phrases like 21-day diet to lose weight, or breakthrough diet, anti-aging diet, all of those kind of clickbaity nutrition terms. He himself follows a more plant-based diet, and unfortunately the only place that I found where he went in depth about his diet was with Oprah in 2011, so things probably have changed since then, but 10 years ago from that interview, he said that he avoids simple sugars, eats tiny meals every hour, and eats vegetarian dinners, as his wife has been a vegetarian since she was 15 years old. They rarely eat dessert, and they claim that fat is an acquired taste. They rarely drink alcohol, and they don't eat soda at all. Now, in this interview, he talked about how hard it was to get his oldest daughter to eat well, saying that she struggled with her weight. And it was only when she learned that eating healthy was about quantity as well as quality was she able to get healthier. This whole part of the interview made me very sad and uncomfortable because they're actively shaming their daughter for how much she's eating, which I don't know how old she was when this was happening, but that can't be good for her relationship with food and her psychological and mental state when it comes to food. She even wrote a book in classic Oz family fashion. She even wrote a book about conquering bad eating habits for college students. And, I don't know what happens behind closed doors, but there's always a reason, either psychologically or physically, why we are eating the way we're eating. And it just makes me sad that as a doctor, he didn't dive deeper into that and just claimed that once she learned this specific thing, she changed her whole eating habits. So it's just a little frustrating to me. Now, the way the Oz's eat are the way the Oz's eat. I'm not the dietitian, and due to his medical knowledge, I assume that he can make educated decisions for his family. However, his medical knowledge does not qualify him to give specific nutrition advice to other people. And I want to dive deeper into why he's not qualified to do that. Dr. Oz is a cardiac surgeon. He's a very qualified cardiac surgeon, but he is not a dietitian. He knows his way around a heart, and he knows how to operate on them. Do I understand the heart? Yes. Do I understand the basic anatomy of the heart and the cardiovascular system? Yes. Do I have college-level education about what affects the heart? Yes. However, this does not qualify me to perform cardiac surgery. See where I'm going here? Cardiac surgery, as a dietitian, is out of my scope of practice. Therefore, giving specific nutrition advice is out of Dr. Oz's scope of practice because he is a cardiac surgeon. It is hard for doctors not to give nutrition advice as they go through a lot of education on how the body works. However, the way food interacts with the body is much more complex than the 2 or 3 basic nutrition classes that doctors receive. It is the whole reason my profession exists. So, nutrition is not Dr. Oz's specialty. Cardiac surgery is. Also, his obsession with clickbait programs to help people lose weight that seem to come out every single year are very irritating to me, as any program that is a blanket program for the masses is inherently flawed. Dr. Oz is a doctor, and he should know that every single person needs individualized and specialized care. My overall view of Dr. Oz is that he frustrates me, if I'm being completely honest. And I feel as though he profits off of people's insecurities and general trust of doctors. I think he has lost touch with the oath that we take as healthcare professionals and will do almost anything for ratings. Nutrition is just plain and simply not Dr. Oz's specialty or scope of practice. And unfortunately, I think he will just continue to profit off of that. I know that was a little harsh, but it's how I feel. It needed to be said. I'm sorry about this line right here. I'm in front of the window again. But thank you for watching. If you've made it to the end, please like this video. Please subscribe if you like what I'm doing here. Please comment your feelings about what I said, or your feelings about Dr. Oz, or any questions that you have for me, or anybody you want me to talk about next week. But in the meantime, please stay safe and please stay healthy. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.